G'day, mate. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jetty, and of course, Mr. Icarus, who I have officially kneecapped. Yes. Today's episode, we're going to continue with the same project we've been working on for a while now. We're hoping to eventually end up with 7.5 rockets per second. In saying that, we've finished the quantum chips. Today's episode, we're hoping to do the frame material. If we get the frame material done, we can get the Dyson Sphere components done. And then we can work on deuterium fuel rods. Deuterium fuel rods is actually the easiest of the lot. It's just we're going to require iron with some iron, with some iron, with some iron, with some iron, with a little bit more iron left over. Yeah, because deuterium fuel rods go through, the super magnetic rings. But today's episode is going to be all about the frame material. Now, the frame material is actually the easiest recipe in the world, okay? I need to have a belt and a half worth of frame material, which means I need 180 assemblers. 180 assemblers, dead straight line of 180 assemblers. Except I'm going to need 4 nanotubes for every frame material, which is going to be a problem. We'll come back to that. We'll circle back to that part. At the same time, I'm also going to need a belt and a half worth of titanium alloy and a belt and a half worth of silicon. So, yes, we need to start with a small blueprint and hopefully just be able to blueprint that along 10,000 times. Now, I do have a fire ice build here, and I do know I need 90 assemblers long. So, we're going to start off with probably trying to move the fire ice. Hang on. That was 120 assemblers. Where are our grid lines? No, wrong button. Maybe we could just feed 90 as is. Let's try that first. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to bring silicon out of there. We need to bring silicon, plus we need titanium alloy, and we are not touching the carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes we're going to come back to. So I need to bring a belt worth of silicon, a belt worth of titanium alloy. Then we need... Oh, no, we need 6 belts. Okay, so we need a belt worth of silicon going that way, and I need a belt worth of... Come on. Supposedly the devs fixed this. Yeah, I disagree. Okay, get those 2 out of the way. Let's bring you back a tile. Let's bring you this way, because that should simplify our life. Let's put 1 more belt, and we're going to call that carbon nanotubes. Then we're going to put an assembler. Then we're going to need 1 belt, 2 belts worth of carbon nanotubes. Then an output belt. Then an output belt. Then 2 belts worth of carbon nanotubes. Then another assembler, and then no, actually, let's do that one first, then that one second, then another belt with the carbon nanotubes, and then we're going to run out of belts. Okay, belts, sorters, and look, we'll grab the assemblers at the same time. We shouldn't need them, but never hurts. Can never have too many assemblers until you do. Okay, so we need those 2 recipes. We're gonna need, I did clarify this was the output, and the output, the input for nanotubes, input for nanotubes, input for, what's that, titanium alloy, input for silicon, input for nanotubes, input for nanotubes, input for nanotubes, and then titanium alloy, and then silicon. Sure. We're going to assume... I should be able to build this for long. Actually, maybe not. That's a lot of sorters. Let's try power pole there. Actually, let's try power pole there and a power pole there. Maybe we can. Okay, extend that a little bit, extend that a little bit, extend that, that. We just want something we can blueprint. Okay? We're not even blueprinting at this stage, we're just copying and pasting. There. There. No, actually, that worked perfectly. Okay, so I need to have all these belts stick out one tile. One tile is going to be the magic amount we need them to stick out. Remove everything erroneous. Copy and paste. Sorry. Copy. Let go of the mouse. And then that's 2 belts too much. Okay. Delete, delete, delete. I have, because the planet has rotated and this planet has like a, what is it? 1100 seconds daytime. I have turned off the lighting mod, so no fluoro this episode. Also means it's a little bit easier to see the blueprinting process, but we need 90 assemblers. So that's 4, 8, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, some number after 52, we're not going to fit 90. Nope. Okay. Just whoop. Remove everything. Everything I said. Cool. Alright. Paste. Alright, so this time it does let me slide it down. Alright, so that's good. We're just going to slide the build down a couple of tiles. Assuming I get everything to line up with that. Okay, so first off, change that tool back. So you're going to be a nanotube in. You're going to be titanium alloy. You're going to be silicon. You're going to be no. Up. You're going to be nanotubes. You're going to be nanotubes. You're going to be titanium alloy. To there. Remove that one. Bring it back down. You're going to be nanotubes. You're going to be nanotubes. You're going to be nanotubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. You're going to be alloy, and you're going to be silicon. Okay. Whew. All right. Repeat the process. So we want 8. 16, 20, 24, 20 something, 32, 34, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 60. Need foundations. Okay, so we got as far as 60. Yes, that would be a lake. Okay. 64, 68. Go away, go away. Okay, so we need to rearrange this. We're going to have to put a miner. Now, this is fire ice. Normally I bury it, but we're actually using it on this planet. So I sort of need to have access to this. We're going to put a miner in there. And a miner in... there. With a miner here. And I don't think 4 miners will get me a full belt, but I'm hoping it'll get me close. Okay. Then we need to bury all of that. And I need belts. I need belt to confirm things. Give me belt. Give me sorters. Give me assemblers. No, not quite. Okay. Bury that as well. Okay, so that should let me build straight through. It does. Okay. We're just going to keep pasting along. What we're up to, 40 something, 60 something. I think that's 64, 68, 72, 76, 80, 84, 80 something, 92, I hope. Okay. Easiest way to check. We go back to the start. We need 90. So we're going to start here. We're going to drag across. That is 15. That is 30. That's 45. That is 60. That is 75. That's 90. Are we sure that's 90? Are we 100% sure that that's 90? Alright, let's go stand in this spot. No, this spot. Yep. You know, even with 27 drones placing 4 items at a time moving at 33 meters per second, they still can't build fast enough. Okay. Alright, where were we? So. Blue on blue, blue on blue. 15 is to there. A 30 is to there. Bots, hello. Oh, we're at a belt, are we? Wait, 45. Oh, why didn't you say so? Crap, now I'm not sure which one was 45. I think I'm sure, but I'm not 100%. Alright. Third time's a charm. 15. 30. 45. 60. 75. 90. Okay, so we can remove that and that and that and just make all that disappear. Okay, so with that done, we're going to need to put a power pole here and a power pole here. At the same time, we need to trim back belts, that. Well, you're an output belt, you're an output belt, that, and that. Okay, so with all those trimmed back, we should be good to go. I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need a lot more than 100 of those. Okay, so that is our frame material. Now, our frame material has one small cache, itty bitty cache. It's tiny, it's insignificant. It's something we probably shouldn't talk about because it's 6 belts. These 6 belts all need to be filled with carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes have this great recipe here. Requires a whole crap ton of worth of graphene, which on this planet actually probably wouldn't be such a bad idea. Making a whole bunch of graphene because we have fire ice here. Feed the hydrogen straight into our cashmere crystal build over here. Yeah, here. We just make piles and piles of cashmere crystals. Burn up some titanium. Titanium plate. Titanium plate's not that hard to make. And then also at the same time, you know, that'll give us a heap of carbon nanotubes. The catch is, it's a lot of extra chemical plants. So we're going to go with the alternate recipe. The alternate recipe which requires spiniform. Spiniform is simple. It's easy. Normally fine if you read the description. Maybe found under the blow of the ocean current. It's a rare occurrence on a living planet that once existed wildly in the ocean with a depth of 100,000 meters. After marine life on the planet dies, the corpses sink to the bottom of the sea, directly materialized, blah, 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 blah. It's normally found on water worlds. So, we sort of need to fight a whole lot of it. To be more exact, we need to find 6 belts worth of it. Now, this here is the middle of the middle section of the planet, the best part to build in. So we're going to plan to put our spinniform right here. Now, I don't have spinniform, so we're going to have to import spinniform, and then we're going to need to make 6 belts worth of nanotubes. So first thing I'm going to do is we're just going to go belt number 1, belt number 2, belt number 3. Sorry, that belt failed. Try again, please. Belt number 4. Belt number 5. And belt number 6. That's going to be step 1 of our plan. Step 2 is we're going to need a belt of spinniform. And then we're going to need a chemical plant. Chemical plant, chemical plant, chemical plant. Now, the recipe is 2 spinniform over 4 seconds gives us 2 nanotubes, okay? Which actually means, and this is where things are going to get a little bit dicey, it means for us to get a whole belt's worth of nanotubes out, I'm going to need 60 chemical plants. Now, chemical plants are big, and I have fire ice here, which I need. I need that fire ice to come feed these builds. So, we're going to go with 2 rows of 30 rather than 1 row of 60. It just seems to make more sense. We're going to go input, output. Nope, sorry. Input, output. Okay. And after we've got those in place, I need a little bit more belt here, and a little bit more belt here, and a little bit more belt here. And you should be able to go right there, and you should be able to go right there. So with that done, I should be able to drop a power pole right there in the middle. So we're going to bring in a half belt of spinniform. And a half belt of spinniform, add a half and a half together, we're going to get a full belt of nanotubes out. But then I have a half belt of spinniform. Because I have a half belt of spinniform, I'm going to put another chemical plant right there. And that chemical plant is going to use that half belt with the next... is that right? No, it's that one. And that one. With the next chemical plant, which should be here, which should also be fed another... No, I'm off by a tile. Another half belt of spinniform, and should give us another... Alright, we're at the point where I really want to start powering things up. I want to actually see which way swords are facing. Okay, we should be doing half belt. So, a half belt to the north and a half belt to the south to give me another full belt. And then I want to repeat that process again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy from there to there. Then I'm going to no. We're definitely going to copy that belt. I'm going to unselect that belt. But I do want that sorter and that sorter. Okay. Then if I paste, I should be able to line that up with that. And then paste again. And paste again. Now, I need to have... to get my 6 belts out, I'm going to need 12 chemical plants. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, 12 chemical plants. And that belt needs to feed into there. And that belt needs to feed into there. And that belt needs to feed into there. This is also a sanity check to make sure I haven't accidentally added too many chemical plants or anything. Okay, so with that done, next thing we need to do is we need to copy from there to there, paste, and see where these guys line up. So they line up. Actually, it looks almost perfect. Okay, let's try... No, we have one belt that is definitely too big. Paste. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like I need to remove 5 belts. If we wander up here, and I remove 1, 2, 3, 4... I think it's only 4. It's only 4. Okay, and then I need this build to be 15 long. No, 30 long, which is 15 stamps. That's 1, 2, 3 stamps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Talk about cutting it close, 15. Okay, next thing I want to do whilst we're waiting is definitely put 200 of those in my inventory and go for a bit of a jaunt and a wander. Oh god, I'm out of belt. I'm so out of belt. Pick up 2,000 belt. Okay, belts, chemical plants, everywhere. I really hope I haven't messed up any of those sorters. If I have, I'm not going to know until we turn things on. We're not quite at the stage of turning things on. Alright, so we're going to put down thousands and thousands of chemical plants. I'm literally going to fly to the end and leave them alone and they can get on and do things. Okay, so I do need to do inputs and outputs. So what I want to do is we're going to put a tower... so I have 6 belts worth of inputs and 6 belts worth of outputs, which are done in 1, 2, 3. So done in 2 full belts and 2 half belts. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you there. Sure. We're going to put you there. We're going to run your materials, I guess. Sure. We're going to have you bring in Spiniform. Okay. And I need to bring Spiniform to there, Spiniform to there, and Spiniform to there. And then I need this tower to do that one. That one. You're a Spiniform belt. I forgot to set the filter. You're a Spiniform belt. You're a half Spiniform belt. No, I messed up somewhere along the way. Yes, you are definitely not a Spiniform belt. Okay, nor are you. I need that building to actually go here. Okay, so as I was saying, I messed up nothing. No, I need you to go back one tile. So you're going to do Spiniform, you're going to do Spiniform, you're going to do Spiniform, and you are going to do the other half belt. Why for that one went straight line and you don't go straight line? Just because you're being paid for. Okay, and you do a half belt. And I'm hoping that these alternate between the 2 towers. I honestly doubt it will. I honestly think the only way I'd have that done properly is if I use the splitter, but I prefer not to, so we're just going to leave that as is. So in theory, you know, if I had like 600 more chemical plants put down with half a dozen power poles and everything else, we should... make half enough? Sure. We should have Spiniform organized. Oh, that power grid and that power grid's not connected. Well, oh, fancy that. Thanks, autosave. Alright, we'll just jump a power pole right there. Cool, now everybody's unhappy with me all at the same time. Okay, so that should finish everything we need to make the Dyson Sphere components. Now we have everything required to make the Dyson Sphere components. We need to actually put down some assemblers to make... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. To make some Dyson Sphere components, which require the 1.5 belts from here, plus they require the 1.5 belts from here, plus they require the 1.5 belts from here. Which means I think they're going to build them right here, right beside the sea. Because I only need 40 assemblers. So we're going to get one of them. They'll do. I'm going to have you do Dyson Sphere component. We're going to bring in belt from that side for sails. I'm going to grab more belt, of course. We're also going to bring in belt from this direction and this direction for the other two components. I'm going to have your output belt go up. And we're doing, I believe it's just half a belt. Yeah. It's 3 lots of 1.5 belts in. Oh, really? I'm out of sorters? Crap. That means half those chem plants don't have sorters. Alright, problem for later JD to go sort out. 1, 2, 3. Output. 1, 2, 3 tiles. That is a input belt. That's a output belt. That's an output belt as well. We're going to drag that along. That is 15 assemblers. Do I want to blueprint this? It's 80 assemblers. It's 40. I don't think I do. The hassle to line everything up and make a nice blueprint? Just don't know if it's worth it. Not unless I want to move the whole build. Do I want to move the whole build down, across, left? No, I don't think I do. Oh, sorry. That belt goes that direction. It is, having blueprints means there's a couple of things, like I don't have to deal with the whole, you know, outside building range thing. That's not an issue anymore because you could just drop a blueprint anywhere on the planet. So there are definitely pros and cons to building with and without blueprints. So that is 15, that's 30, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's where I'm going to end things. We're going to bring that to there, that to there, that to there. Grab the sorters from that one. Draggy droppy. Rotate you twice. Drag. Oh, and it would come with the power poles. The fact that I'd spent the time to set up a blueprint with power poles means it would have power poles. So, yeah, there's pros and cons. 3, 6, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. Power, we just run through blue power. Ooh, we missed one. Okay, so if we missed one, it means we'd have to do every 2, I bet. Actually, let's do it like that. Let's go, so a 2 gap, 1, 2, and then go 1 there, and 1, 2, and 1 there, and 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. There, low, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Perfect. Okay, so I need to bring in these guys. So that's the very first belt. That's super easy. We're literally just going to run you in a dead straight line into the second belt. I need to grab what are those processors? We're going to run that belt to there and then down one. We're going to run that outside building range to just there for now. I'm going to bring the other belt we had up here. Is going to come down in a dead straight line. We're going to bring you to there, I guess. We're going to remove that and remove that and run that belt to there so it's straight. We need you to do a bounce up and then down and then into there. That belt doesn't need to go that long. Neither does that. Neither does that. We then just need to leave some bots over there to go finish building that. We need to run sails from here and here. So you are fire ice. Might even look for your fire ice this episode. No, you guys are... Oh, did I ever hook those up? I didn't hook those up. That and that are both titanium glass. Oh, there's my sails. All the way over there. Okay, we're going to chop that, delete that, delete that. We're going to run one of those across the lake, as you do. Out of building range. Of course we're out of building range. Can I stretch my building range at all? No. Thanks. Bots are even faster. We're going to aim for there. It's not quite straight, but it'll do. And can I... No. And do you have a hope of hitting the other tile or not? Water's not going to get in the way? Water is definitely going to get in the way. Okay, so what we're going to do with you is we're going to give you a scenic route. You're going to fit? Oh, yeah, we can do. We'll do a nice scenic route right down the middle of the pumps. Alright. You know, for when you got to take the partner away, you decide to go to a pumping plant and just... Yeah, okay, alright. Maybe my idea of a romantic weekend and her idea of a romantic weekend are slightly different. Either way, we're going to run that to there, to there, to there. We're going to run a power pole there, and a power pole there. Everywhere loves seeing lovely engineering wonder. Okay, so that is one. One component done, two components done. We have two components done. Actually, we're going to shorten that belt, that belt, and that belt. The other thing we're going to do is, I did notice the fire ice. We should be able to drop a power pole right in the middle, run your fire ice to there, to there, to there. Run that out there, that out there. How unfortunate is that you have no hope of lining up. Let's run that to there, that to there, then that to there. Run that to there, and then where is that import? It's here. Oh yeah. You're at ground level, you're at ground level, you're up one level. So let's come to here, let's go up 2. And can I plug that into there? No, but I can plug it to... Actually, you know what? Make my life easier. First off, let's dump the fire ice that's in my inventory. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to just plug belt number 1 into belt number 2. We've hooked up with one of the, 3 or so fire ice builds that we need. So... Well, that should be, like I said, that's 1 out of 3 Dyson part components done. Now, that does leave the deuterium fuel rods. Now, deuterium fuel rods, yeah, about that. Deuterium fuel rods. They need deuterium. They need 10 belts worth of deuterium. They need titanium alloy. We're importing that. It doesn't matter. They need supermagnetic rings. For every supermagnetic ring, I need... Every supermagnetic ring. I need 30 assemblers doing supermagnetic rings. Which means I need 40 assemblers doing green motors. Okay? For my 40 assemblers doing green motors, I need 80 assemblers doing the electric motor. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get this done this episode because there's going to be a lot of spaghetti. Oh, and for every 2 motors, I need 1 machine making gears. Yeah. But we're going to call this planning for the next episode, so it goes against next episode's quota, not this episode's quota. So, going through the basics, I need a machine. A machine is going to make gears. For every 1 machine making gears, I have 2 machines making electric motors. For every 2 machines making electric motors, I'm going to have 1 machine making green engines. Okay? For every 4 machines making green engines, I need 3 machines. This is where things are going to get awkward. 3 machines making supermagnetic rings. So can I squeeze this stuff together in a way that it can fit? Squeeze those together. No, because you can't hit you. Okay, so the best we could do is we could do a belt for iron to make gears. It's a 1-to-1. Okay? Our 1 gear goes into both these machines. Both these machines are going to need 2 belts worth of iron. Which we should be able to grab off there and there. There and there. Now we have blueprints. Having weird sort of setups like this is actually perfectly fine. On top of that, they're going to need 1 of the magnetic rings. So hang on, let's do into you. Actually, do I want to slide you? Do I need to slide you over? No, I don't, I guess. Okay, so you and you. Plus we need you to grab a magnetic ring. Then you also need, for every 2 of those, you also need a belt worth of magnetic rings. Probably 2 belts worth of magnetic rings. I'm not sure on that. Haven't actually done that part of the maths yet, but we'll just assume it's 2. And then you're going to output. Output. Okay, we're good so far. Then after we get you guys to output, we need for every 2 of these machines, I'm going to need a single machine doing a super magnetic ring. So let's assume I have 2 of you guys set up. Let's put that there. Let's put you. Okay, I need you to go away. I need you to move over. I need you to go there. I need you to go. You know, let's extend these belts out. Go away. You to go there. You to go there. You to go there. Yep, we're good so far. You have the wrong recipe. You're meant to be doing that recipe. So, you're going to need... you need 1 belt worth of green engines. Okay, so you can grab off that belt. That's not an issue. Because you need 1 of those, you're going to need half a belt worth of graphene. Plus, you're going to need a belt and a half worth of magnets, which means you don't have anywhere to output now. Okay, so we're going to have to move you forward a tile so we can get the energetic graphene in behind you, which is going to have to come from there. Then you're going to need a belt and a half worth of magnets, and then you're going to need an output. Cool. That's the build. Okay, let's remove that, and that, and that, and extend that, and extend that, and then where the hell do we finish here? We finish that tile, I think. I think. We're about to find out. That looks accurate. Okay, so if I copy that, we then need 30 supermagnetic machine long. Can I put 1 there? How many? So I need to get in what? 1 iron. What are they called? Magnetic coils. Magnetic coils we're gonna have to build on site as well. I'm gonna need 4 lots of those built. Okay, let's just try and place things out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If I rotate that twice, oh, you will actually fit in that section. Well, that's handy. That's handy. Actually, if I put one here. Oh, there's a tile. We can salvage a tile between all of them. Alright, that might be our saving grace. The fact that we can salvage one more tile. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this here for this episode. We can sort of see where next episode's going to go. This is what we're working on. This is going to be the project. Oh yeah, because there's one tile sticking out here. We had one tile too many at this end, which caused a double extra tile that we only needed a single extra tile. Yes, okay. Destroy that. Go away. Go away. Alright, this is what we're going to call it for this episode. Next episode, super magnetic rings. After we get super magnetic rings, we then need to work out where we're going to get 10 belts of deuterium from. We do know we can import a certain amount of deuterium. In fact, we have 2 local... this one. So that one has hydrogen. And there's a star here somewhere. That one has hydrogen as well. Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, fire ice and hydrogen. Fire ice and hydrogen. Water. Hydrogen, deuterium. How we go? Fire ice, hydrogen, hydrogen, deuterium. So we have this gas giant here, which is going to be a prime target. And that one there. So we have 2 targets we can go hit up. This one also happens to have organic crystal and a water world, I bet. Hurricane, lava, rocky salt, gas giant, organic jungle. Okay, that one's going to be the one that happens to have the stellar form stalagmite on it, along with the organic crystal. So we need to go out and capture both those, which we might do next episode as well. But with something that looks like this little crude blueprint here, if we can feed everything in. Don't forget, as I said, we need to do 4 belts of these guys, which is another, well, it's another lot of material. It's a lot of material. So we need to do all that, but they're all things we're going to be covering in the next episode. Right now, I'm going to call it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. As always, do me a favor. Tell your mum, JD said hi, and that's it. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.